The men of Dol Amroth hold the line against numerous enemies in a great 4v3 siege battle today in Middle-earth. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and this is a great 4v3 I did with some members of the Discord, along with Scouts of Entertainment, a fellow YouTuber. So 100% go and check out his channel. There's a lot of Total War, including Rise of Mordor, Third Age, Napoleon, Total War 3. So if you enjoy those sort of things, go and definitely check out his channel as well. I'll leave a link in the description. But as you can see, we are already into the action, and we have the Dwarves of Erebor now clashing with these Seaward Spear Infantry, and we have some Prince's Coast Guard in behind as well. And they're going in, and they're going to be taking on these guys. I don't think they'll break through anytime soon because there obviously are like some polearms in there. They may need to get some archers to get involved. Yeah, Scouts is playing as Erebor here. We have, and then I myself am playing over on the far side over here as Erebor's ally. I'm playing as Dale. Dale is slowly becoming one of my preferred factions to play as, and they're a really fun faction. They've got some pretty decent infantry. The archers are really good, and as you can see, I found a bug in this settlement. This is Long Garland. And you can just walk through the wall here. You don't even need to take the take the walls or anything like that. You can just walk through. And I didn't realize this until like later on. But yeah, this unit's like parking onto the wall, and then like it's like they're walking through that bit of the wall to then get onto the wall because they won't use these towers properly. The only tower that they actually used properly was this one. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. But I was like not too bothered about it. But my Dalian swords are now getting focused down by Lasgallan archers here. I'm against a pretty rough opponent here. This is going to be a pretty tough one for me. But I do have belief and that my Dalian archers will be able to match these Lasgallan archers. I have brought the best of the bunch. I have brought the Bardings. They are all the way over here. Don't know if I actually brought any other. I don't think I brought my marksmen. Just brought these Bardings. And I have an artillery as well. I have brought some Vinland guards, and I brought some Dalian swords and some cavalry here. I did bring one spear as well just to protect my my capital. Also, I did have a feeling that seeing Dol Amroth and also Mordor here, we would see some sallies out, possibly for cavalry. But yes, I'll go over the teams quickly because I haven't even done that while the action's been getting underway. But yeah, you can see we have Lyndon here attacking. We obviously is one of the other attackers. We also have the Eastlings, and we also have myself as Dale and Scouts as Erebor. And on the defense today, we have Mordor, we have Dol Amroth, and we have the Wooden Realms. So, I mean, three pretty strong factions. Mordor, like some people may think, is like a weaker faction, but now with their new additions, like the Guards of the Teeth and the Morgul Legion for polearms, and they have their Servants of the Eye, they're a pretty strong defensive force to use now. As we can see, some cavalry is going to try and, like, these Noldorian questions were really thinking about charging this sword line here. It's a pretty deep sword line. I don't know if whether they would have broken through. I did order to pull back. Probably wasn't the best choice. But yeah, a lot of Loki Rim here dying because of these towers. They need to be careful when they capture these towers. Got to be very aware. And there's Noldorian swords early on being pushed back, so that is a big loss there. And yeah, these Knights of Imrahil barely losing any men. It's a pretty rough first assault, like that you've got to be facing some Knights of Imrahil. That's pretty hard. But yeah, the balance power is slightly in our favour. The numbers are also in our favour, but they probably have a much more elite army. Elves and Dol Amroth especially have some really elite units. And Mordor also has got some really tough units to break through, and we don't have any pikes or anything like that to stop them. So it's going to be a tough one. See the Eastlings here now going in. They're doing their bit. Loki Rim going to get involved. I don't know why they're quite fighting on this side. Like, apart from them, it's an all-good force attacking. Maybe they just felt like changing sides. Who knows? But yes, if you're enjoying seeing Rise of Mordor on the channel at the moment, I would like to see some more. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Always very much appreciated. You guys seem to love Rise of Mordor, so I'm more than happy to carry on showing it. I really enjoy seeing this mod and how it develops myself. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy that, and also remember to join the Discord if you want to get involved in some of these battles with myself and some other YouTubers. I often do like collabs here and there on a weekly basis with people. I have a really good one that I have a really good Elven Siege for Rise of Mordor as well that I did with Ellington a few days ago. So that was a really good one. So I'll definitely have to show that one off to you at some point. The dwarves battling on hard here. These Prince's Coast Guard though they are a polearm unit, they always seem to break formation, like a few break formation, and they just get chopped up. They have no armor, so I mean, like once you like get a few hits on them, they do die. Look at this guy, he's just like defending against like 3 or 4 dwarves right now. But yeah, they have like 3 units of dwarves in here, and even more. Look at all these dwarves in here. This is a bad idea. They need to get all these out of here. And this honourable, that Grimhammer, what happened to that? Is it just getting focused down? It was. Look, it's just getting shot over here. They need to, the dwarves need to pay attention and not just sacrifice units like that. Over here as well. Also getting pinned against a wall. These poor dwarves getting pinned against the wall. They've got Uruk Throng, and they've got some Morgul Legion behind them, ready just to chop them down. I don't think these dwarves are getting out of here alive. They might kill the Uruks, but they won't kill the pikes or the polearms. That was not a great decision. I think they should have this dwarf unit, instead of getting onto the wall here, should have probably just like got off the wall here where this tower is, or even here. Get off the wall here. Just like walk off here. Much safer. We've got crossbows now dueling with looks like some Uruk archers. Kind of a waste of ammo by the Uruk archers, because dwarven archers or dwarven crossbows are really good in melee, or not melee, like in a range fight, because they've got such thick armor. They take a lot of beating. Better just to charge with cav. Yeah, it looks like Dol Amroth's winning here quite decisively. It really helps that you got the Lasgalan archers here firing over the top of like this little building here. I'm not really sure how they're getting an angle, but they're firing over the top and they're getting some really nice flanking shots, so that's very, very nice there. But yeah, we have got a pretty rough setup that we're going to have to face here. I mean, I have now got my Dalian swords now in combat. I'm facing down some Lasgalan spears. They'll hold the line for a really long time, which will be frustrating. I do love Dale. It's such an underrated faction, I think, in Rise of Mordor. It's a really versatile faction. It's fairly well balanced in what it has. It has some decent infantry. Infantry's not its greatest, I'd say. Its shock also is pretty meh, but it's got some pretty good cav, and its archers are really good. I think if used right, I think Dale can be a really, really like dangerous force to use. Like their marksmen of Dale are really good, and they're cheap. I haven't brought them because I can bring the more expensive and even better bardings. As you can see here, these guys, they are awesome. They are really elite, and they're really good in melee. These guys, so it's like almost bringing, even though they have no shield, these guys are really good in melee, and it's almost like bringing 3 extra units of melee. Like if you're a fan of 1212. Then you know, like those like Janistry units that are like really good in melee, like have that melee and also archer combination, the hybrid units. That's what the bardings are like, really. In my eyes, they're just as good as that. So yeah, at this point I then get my Dalian spear guards. I'm going to pin these guys down, these Lasgalan blades, just so I can then get my Dalian cavalry regiment in behind. I'm going to try and go through this gap here and go for the Tarnosi marksmen back here, because I really want to take them out with my cavalry. But as you can see, Dol Amroth has anticipated that. Not Dol Amroth, the Woodland Realm have anticipated this, and their Elven King is getting ready. And my Dalian cavalry regiment would not be able to stop this. And they're actually taking some fire now, getting hit by Tarnosian marksmen themselves. And yeah, they're about to just go down that pathway there, but the Elven King is, yeah, just about to cover them. I would not have got a charge off. So I've lost a few Dalian cavalry for no reason, but I'm just reminding the Woodland Realm and Dol Amroth that I can do some damage if I want to. Talking about damage, a lot of damage is being done to these Loki Rim. Like, these guys are having a rough time. They are trying to break through. These Dol Amroth swords here are holding the line really well. And again, like I said, with those Lasgalan archers, like working together, they're getting some good work done. How is the dwarves doing on their side? Are they still blobbing up? No, they've stopped blobbing up, which is good, and they are actually breaking through. This is Seaward infantry, spear infantry, and they've got some Lasgalan spears in it now to help the line. They push. Yeah, the Coast Guard are all dead. I thought they pushed the line back, but no, they just sent more stuff up. So yeah, the Coast Guard are dead. It's kind of a really weak polearm to use. It's not really like, it's better for like, I'd say lower cost battles, possibly, like when you have really elite units being used, like the dwarves for instance. They just get messed up. They get really like just the Coast Guard, yeah, like I said, better for maybe facing like Mordor, or like other low tier like factions possibly, or just like a low fund game. But when you hit, like I said, high funds, you probably want to like bring like your Fountain Guard. I know they can't bring them as Dol Amroth, but like that's sort of pike level. And over here you can see the dwarves have been broken. They like just about killed off this Uruk throng. It's about half strength actually. And these crossbows are now getting absolutely are getting pretty beaten up. Are they shooting these pole arms? I think they are shooting these Morgul Legion. They are getting shot by these Uruks though. They need to be careful. They need to start firing back is what they need to be doing. They've not even got the order to do that. They're firing their artillery as well. They've got that onager here. Looks like it might be firing onto this position, onto these Morgul Legion. Not a bad idea. You can see that the forces on this side are finally getting the rest of their stuff, and yeah, they are firing their artillery here. Not a bad target, to be fair. Just got the Morgul Legion then has got to just stand there and take the pain. But they've got some more elite stuff back here already. They've got the Guards of the Teeth. And a fair amount of other stuff still waiting in this citadel. These Guards of the Teeth are nasty. Look at those blades. That is a wicked blade. You would not want to be on the end of that. Yeah, they've got another nice little setup ready for them. And they've got some Hall Guardians here. Got a lot of elite stuff ready. They've got a lot of shock infantry just lying around as well. Haven Guard, all of it. Yeah, a lot of Haven Guard just lingering around as well. And you can see the cavalry now going in. I send this cavalry in, do a flanking charge on these Lasgarland blades here. Try and get a nice hit. My spears are holding the line, but barely at this point now. I have been pulling them back a little bit. Again, trying to make an angle for my cav. So that's why they lost quite a lot of men. It was a risk, but I was willing to take it because the cavalry has the ability to rout an entire infantry unit. Fighting in the shade. Dale looks awesome. Really does. Really does. But yeah, over here I had my bardings on the wall and I was focusing down this unit. I was getting really nice angles into this unit, this Lasgarland blade here. So my my Dalian swords have actually wiped this Lasgarland blade off the face of the earth. And I'm going to try and do the same here. We're now facing Seaward infantry. I'm just going to rinse and repeat the same thing. Just going to try and shoot my bardings into the flank of this unit and hopefully get some good shots. My infantry still on the line here, not killing these Lasgarland spears off quick enough. Only lost like 40 guys each, but they're doing okay. They're doing okay. And as you can see over here, we now have some Servants of the Eye. They're now from Mordor, and they're now hiding. This is really elite cavalry, hiding in this wood. They must have come out this gate over here, and they are getting ready for maybe just target some units. Maybe a general. There's an Iron Guard general there. There's a Bane of the Steppes. There's a catapult still outside. There's a lot of archers as well. But at the moment, there's still quite a lot protecting all those things that I've just named. Also, like Iron Guard general to take out would be pretty hard. But yeah, look at these guys. They are nasty. Don't want to be on the end of them. They are now on the move. They are very much on the move. And you can see that we are breaking through here. More units wavering. Lasgarland spears now falling back. We've got more polearms coming up. This is more Morgul Legion. The dwarves still battering their way through. Look at this Uruk. He just dwarfs the dwarves. He's such a big boy. Lasgarland spears still holding this line. Dwarves versus elves. It's a rivalry that just goes on forever and ever. If the dwarves on the battlefield, there'll be at least one elven enemy. They just gotta fight the elves. They just gotta fight the dwarves. Sorry, they have to for some reason. Seaward infantry holding the line here. Got some just found a nice Imrahil now in here, and Lasgarland blade. Some more elite infantry being thrown in to hold back these Loki Rim, which are slowly making progress. I think it also helps that the Lasgarland archers here, yeah, have run out of ammo or have gone over to this side possibly. I don't really know exactly where they've gone, but they have moved. They're actually here, I think. Yeah, the Lasgarland archers that were on the flank are now on the river. They've run out of ammo. So these Loki Rim might have a little bit more success breaking through. And you can see that these Lasgarland blades are losing here. Not quite sure how that's the case. Not quite sure what they're being hit by. Maybe by these archers here, these Noldorian archers. Oh no, they're shooting into the backs of these guys. That's really nice there. So yeah, these Noldorian archers here getting some really nice rear shots onto the polearms and the Uruks here. And that'll help weaken these guys massively. Now, these Morgul Legion are really hard to kill. They've got some thick armor. They're so dark as well, and they're fighting in the shade, which makes it so much worse. But back over on this side, my cavalry now has got engaged. I sent it in against the Knights of Imrahil. I'd broken through here on this little flank, and my cavalry, unfortunately, was a little bit too eager. But I was quite happy to bait him in because I was wanting this Knights of Imrahil to get baited in, and I could use my archers on him. But it's not really worth it. I also was hoping my spears would have got out of combat by the time that I broke this this last Garland blade, but it was not to be. It was not to be. My spears and my swords here could not break through yet. Not yet. These last Garland blades hold on. And this old alliance of the men of Dale and the Woodland Realm is also in tatters. Over here. Still holding this line. I'm actually having not as much luck as well fighting this combat here. My bardings just can't get the same angle. I think I'm now shooting into the spears here, trying to get a bit more support on this side. I've also not even like showed this entire combat on this side. I have been fighting here. I sent up some like Dalian swords. They got beaten back by these Lasgarden spears. I expected, because I had so much luck on this side doing it, I'd have the same luck here, but it was not to be. So I've now got some cavalry ready, and I've got like my tiny little Dalian swords unit ready. I'm just kind of anticipating that the Elven King here was going to probably try and push away through and then maybe threaten my flank. So I was trying to be very defensive now with this final cavalry, which is my only form of mobility. But now is the time. I'm abusing this this little hole in the wall now, just like so much. I just didn't really care. I found it. I feel like something that the devs might need to just look at and maybe sort out. I don't know if they can, but yeah, there's like a hole here in the wall. You can just bring your entire army through. So you wouldn't even need like equipment if you were attacking. You could just walk through here, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's certainly something that the devs might want to just try and tweak and sort out, just for making the map a bit more playable. Also, I think, yeah, these walls here, there's a bit of an issue with landing and then getting off them. They might want to just look at that as well. But I mean, as a player, feel free to abuse that as much as possible until they tweak it. It's a really nice little way to get into Long Garland. But yeah, I'm now bringing in the big boys. Vinland Guards here, they're coming in. Look really, really elite with their like shell shields that are going on. Really awesome. And I have finally broken through. I'm the first one to actually break through on anywhere on my lines. Last Garland blades finally are broken, and I'm now setting up like infantry, my spears here. I have my cavalry also coming across, plus archers ready, because as I anticipated, the Knights of Imrahil are back. They've only lost one guy. They're a little bloodied up, but not much. So I'm hoping that with my spears, my cavalry, my swords, and archers, I can beat this Knights of Imrahil. This is a general, so if we kill this general, we break them. And yeah, you can see that we have started the assault on this side again. Got the shipwright nobles and some Noldorian swords, and they're getting involved in some fighting against some Knights of Imrahil and Haven Guard by the looks of it. So some really elite units in here being thrown in. I don't think they're going to break through there anytime soon. You can hear the sound of the retreat has been going. The elven horn is going off. But yeah, they're now actually firing their bows, and they're firing into the back of this Knights of Imrahil. I was just ordering that, like the elven player, just fire into this unit. If you got the chance, shoot it, because I want it weakened. So when I eventually go into combat with it, it basically has no armor, and I have a really good chance against it. So that was my plan. Over on this side, you can see actually that we're having a bit of a rough time. Somehow this last Garland blade has got between our front line and our reserves, and this now needs dealing with. And there's a honourable spear guard in here that's having a rough time because of it. So that's unfortunate. And yeah, you can see that the Servants of the Eye is still coming forward. They've yet to actually pull a trap or a sally. I guess they have sallied already, but like attacked basically. I mean, they got the chance. They're if they can somehow manage to get one unit to pin down both these units here, and they have their second unit just be able to go around and just kill like these Varric bowmen and this onager. It's always a worthwhile risk. I personally think that they should have sent out their general as well. There are other Servants of the Eye, because I think that like A general summons the eye, just like the other ones, just as hardy. Take it out, and they certainly could have then overwhelmed all three of like this little situation here. Luckily, if they try anything, there's a lot of Warlords of Ruin ready. These are some elite shock infantry. They'll do a lot of damage. They look awesome, they really do. As the gate's shut. You can see they are actually going to sally now, are the Summons to the Eye, so we'll see what they can do. Kind of interested to see how that will go. I mean, you can see the numbers are not even, but it's pretty close. It's like 5,800 to 4,600. I mean, they also still have a lot of pikes and a lot of solid positions. And there's Morg Legion now breaking. There's a lot of wavering going on here, actually. But yeah, as you can see, the cavalry's about to come in. They're going to get a good charge on Bane in the Steppes, which I believe is now limited to 1, like some other units. But yeah, Bane in the Steppes now going in. So in theory, the Bane in the Steppes limited to 1 should probably be better than the Summons to the Eye that have, like, you're allowed to have 3 of. I might be wrong. They might not be limited yet. I haven't played these things in a long, long time myself. Varag Lancers in here as well. I don't know how they're doing. They're doing okay, but nothing like amazing. It's either the artillery is now rushing get inside. We've got more cavalry coming out. Noldurian questions getting involved. They're sending out some shock infantry. They're going to get those Warlords of Ruin in there. Get them in action right now. Over on this side, they are still holding quite nicely. There's Morgul Legion getting absolutely focused down. There you go. You can see them a bit better now they're in the light. They're so armoured up. And these Loki Rim are still battering their way through. Gotta respect them. But yeah, here we go. You can see that the cavalry's now going to retreat. And they're going to lose a lot of men from that retreat. Which is the risk that you have when you play these units. You pull them out of combat, you're going to lose some men. 57, yeah, 52. Nothing like major, but there's a few key men. And now you can see the Varag Bowmen going to set up, and they're going to start firing some volleys into these guys as they run away. And they're shooting them in the rear as well. So they've got to be careful. And the cavalry's going to chase them down. They need to keep chasing down, also to send the shock infantry, because otherwise the Summons to the Eye now could just turn around and pin down this Varag Lancer, kill it easily. So in a moment, I tell my ally that he needs to finish off charging these units. Like they got to go fully. They are not allowed to sally again. We've got cavalry here. We've got Noldurian questions. For some reason, just going to charge in. I don't know where he's going. I think he's going to try and go through this gap here and go for everything here, which is not a bad move. It's a risky move. Here he goes. He's going to go flying in. He gets... Yeah, he's going after like the Haven Guard. He's getting stuck on the units though. And there you go. He's going to try and get his way through, but he's going to get stuck by a lot of stuff, and he's going to lose a lot of men. Or is he? I don't know. Maybe not. He's trying to get the cavalry through. It's not really a pull through. I wouldn't have said there wasn't like lots here. These units are really depleted. He's not pulled, and they weren't set up. And you can see now he's going after the archers up here. He's trying to get in behind this position that they've been trying to fight over for so long. This is the dwarves. This is most of the dwarves that are left. They've had a really hard time. Scout did not have a fun game. He's a bit of a learning curve for him, I think. But he's blobbing up again. That's the thing. He's blobbing up, and that just tires out units that don't need to be fighting. This is just a load of infantry fighting archers. Like one infantry would have done the job. And now the cavalry comes in here and just knocks down these Tarnosi marksmen. That's really satisfying to see as they charge downhill. And they'll deal with that one, then they'll go on to the next one, I imagine. Here they come, yeah. This cavalry's coming bit by bit. They slow them down with a couple of guys. Where's the rest of the main force? It's on its way. There's Noldurian questions are going to help clean up house. These archers on the hill here, we're getting some good shots onto the dwarves. You can see the Morgul Legion now turning around. They realise the threat that's posed to their rear. Then they can just get shot in the back in these Morgul Legion if they're facing this way. So it's a risky business. Yeah, the cavalry's probably going to be okay. It just needs to carry on fighting. My general's under attack. Okay. Oh yeah, at this point I was sending my general into combat. Most of my Vinland guards now in combat. I am really low on infantry. And the elites have been sent in. But these Vinland guard, they're really good. They'll do a lot of damage to these spears. Should do a lot of damage anyway. Over here, I'm now in a major fighting as well. I've now got my cavalry engaged with the Elven King. The Knights of Imrahil is still pretty healthy, but I'm now taking out these Tarnosi marksmen, and I'm also, more importantly, with my bardings, even though they're obstructed, they need to get out of they need to stop overlapping. They're now firing to the rear of this combat here, and I'm helping my Noldorian ally, my Linden ally, like break through. Like, he's sent so many elves into this choke point. So many of them have died. They've like been shot as they come across this bridge so much. But they're now short on the old men. You can see they're slowly we're killing this last Garland archer. And then we need to send some infantry to go and support with this cavalry fight here, because we are not winning that fight. Not one bit. Over on the far side, I believe I am doing the same thing. I have my Vinland in here. These guys are doing okay. They've lost like 10 men. Such a strange armor. Like strange, it's just strange armor, but they're really good. They're limited again to 3. So you know you're going to get like a good unit when you see that you can be only limited to 3. But the Knights of Dol Amroth is now back though. They seem they could go after these archers, my bardings. I was never going to let my my favourite unit get killed. But they're actually going to charge into the flank of these Dalian swords. I think that was their purpose. I'm now going to have to focus these Knights of Dol Amroth down. I again gave the order to my Elven ally, shoot these guys as much as possible. Shoot this Imrahil Knight. And they're falling out. They're falling back. They realise that they've like the elves are broken through here. They may get charged here though. The elves need to halt. They need to brace. And this is gonna hurt. You can see that it's gonna sacrifice a tiny sword unit. Try and to save the big shock, but the shock are gonna get hit as well. And yeah, that's a pretty nasty charge. Imrahil Knight's got really nice charges there. They're getting shot though as they retreat, and they're also retreating like through units. And they're getting chopped down. Down to 40 men now. Still fairly healthy, but like not like the healthiest. And now the Elven King's on his own here. He's winning this fight decisively. But the more infantry we put in there, the better chance we have of killing him. And it's now they are retreating. You can start to see that we've broken through on this like island over here. This place they're still holding though. This region they're still holding. These 2 roads. The Morgul Legion has just been doing absolute work. Just holding back these lines of Loki Rim. Same with the Knights of Imrahil. A thin line of Imrahil Knights and Lasgarland Blades holding them back now. There you go, the Imrahil Knights gone. It's now down to the Morgul Legion. They'll have to hold this line, but they're getting focused down by Varag Bowman. And it looked like the Eastlings were being pushed back here, the Eastlings and the Dwarves. You can certainly see like the angle these Dwarves are at. Iron Guard getting forced back. They're actually, yeah, they're losing slightly, they were. Being pretty beaten up by these Haven Guard. Haven Guard chopping down these Iron Guard. Battle of the elites for sure. They're not going to fall them back. These Haven Guard are being sent to basically to die. I mean, they are actually surrounded. There's no way they're getting out. But there you go. The breakthrough has happened. And we're on to their next defense, which is over here. They've set up a line of spears. Got some Lasgarland spears here set up, ready to hold the line. Fresh units. They are ready to face the veterans of this battle so far. We'll be sending in our weak men first. Look at the spears. I can't get over the detail. Like the spears, the spearheads look awesome. Just everything's amazing in this mod. Really is. Tarnosi marksmen still have ammo. They're pretty bloodied up. Look at these guys. They've seen some battles. We got a bit over here. We've got some Hall Guardians ready as well. Elven King's still here. He's bloodied up as well, as is the Knight of Imrahil. Not got anything like set up here though. They need to maybe set up a next line. Maybe the pole arms get sent in. I don't know. But we're now sending in the Dalian swords here. And we've got some shock infantry, some Noldorian swords that are going to get sent in as well. I have my shield wall on the way. God, it looks awesome. Dale really does look awesome. And there you go. I didn't realize my ally was going to charge in his shock infantry just so soon. You see the elves coming through like bit by bit. That looks pretty cool to be fair. Like the elves going through one at a time. So yeah, I then fall back my my Dalian swords just to allow the shock to get a better charge. Not the greatest. They're pretty tired. Actually, they're active. They would have been okay if they could have got a good charge. Now I'm going to send them in. In go the Dalian swords. I mean, anyway, shock with or without a charge should do okay against spears. Along with the sword like combination should do okay. They're now falling back their generals. Not a bad idea. What's sitting down the hill now? Uruk Throng. They got this ready. It's going to hold the line here. Like I said, I can't wait till like the Uruks and like the Mordor gets a revamp. I'm glad that's one of the things they are doing, is giving them a revamp. My cavalry over here is now doing rear charges onto these spears. We finally were breaking through, basically, and they had another sword unit here. I pushed, like knocked the unit down, and the cavalry carried on through. And I'm not just going to deal with these guys. Finish them off. We're not allowing a single elf to survive. No mercy. No mercy. Barely holding the line, those spears. Barely holding the line. And then at this point, they've now about to send in their Hall Guardians, and we were like, just fire everything on these Hall Guardians. Shoot them down with archers. The spears here are losing. That combo of swords and shock really, really working. And actually falling back their other spear. And I was desperately telling the like the Eastlings and the dwarves on this side to attack, just to go in, send whatever they have in, whether it's like archers or whatever. They just need to stop. Like, we need to stop them from falling back, because that's what they want to do. They want to fall back, and they're going to do just that. You can see the Lasgarden spears falling back. Just need to catch them up, because like they're just slowing down here for some reason. They've got like all their Loki Rim just they're marching up a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, these dwarves are marching up. They should just run up. They have the chance to catch these guys, and yeah, unfortunately they're not going to do so. Luckily, we're going to break through here anyway. This isn't really the end of the world. Elves versus elves, and there you go. The Linden elves won. They are now going to be able to break through. We now have archers. We need to definitely catch these guys. We do not want to have them having loads of archers at the back. They already still have 2 Uruk archers with full ammo here, and they are ready to go. Obviously, yeah, it's only Uruk archers. They're not the greatest archers in the world, but they can do some nasty work. Especially when like we don't have maybe like many arrows left. I don't really know how much I've got like left in the tank for arrows. I've got bardings here with quite a bit, about half ammo. It's actually a Lasgarden spear that's rallied outside the walls, which we'll have to deal with at some point. I think most of my bardings still have ammo actually. Yeah, this one has a bit of ammo, but not much. I'm pretty short on ammo. That one's entirely out. So yeah, actually I haven't got much ammo. I think it's mainly the dwarves have a bit. Their crossbows are already pretty beaten up. Like, they're down to 14 men. They were like getting butchered at points. I think also who else has got ammo here? Varric Bowman have got ammo. Actually got a lot of ammo here. The Varric's got most of the ammo left then. But yeah, we're chasing down these Tarnusian marksmen with our Noldorian swords, and there are so many heads being chopped off, and they were rolling down the hill. Yeah, look at that head bouncing down. I'll try and see if we can get any more, but I think that was it. It's kind of hilarious to watch. They were just murdering these poor Tarnosians. They were like, just wanting to get back. Just want to get back. And you're chopping our heads off. Yeah, these Tarnosians stand no chance to the shock of Linden. And cavalry got in. I don't even know how they got in. I think they might have just gone around actually. There are gaps in the line, that's the thing. There are gaps on these flanks here that we're going to try and have to take advantage of, because they've put a pretty fierce lineup. I mean, it is only Uruk Throng at the moment and spears, so I'm quite happy to charge this with cavalry. Like the Noldor in the questions here, charge this sword line for sure. They'll do it, and they did okay there. It wasn't like the great charge. They're charging uphill, but the cavalry's kind of running out of purpose. So at this point, we were just kind of like send it in. Yeah, they lost a lot of cavalry actually there. But here comes the massive infantry. Look at all this. Dwarves, men, elves. It goes on for miles. You can see the pole arms and stuff coming up. That is terrifying. And here we go. The dwarves going in. Cross catapult crew, shot. General going in fact. They're sending everything in. Catapult crew already wavering, but the Uruk Throng are losing decisively. It's probably because of the shocker in there and all the other stuff. You can see the guards of the teeth instantly already being sent in. They're not messing around with the defenders. They've decided it's time for them to go in and hold the line. But again, the guards of the teeth aren't defending this these little spots on the side. I don't know whether they can or not. We do have artillery ammo. I just remembered we do still have artillery. Who's brought this? This is the Eastling artillery, and it has like full ammo. It's not even meant to be used yet, so I mean they've saved that really nicely for the end game. I think my artillery still has ammo as well. I can't remember where it is. Oh, here it is. I'm pushing it up. How much ammo do I have? Probably about like a third, maybe a quarter. Not much left. But yeah, at this point we start to send small units of like Linden elves. We're going to send them around the flanks. See, this unit here is being given the task first. Kind of misses the objective. This guy gets stabbed for it, for his troubles. And here we go. We're going to try and get these brave 28 men around the flank. And yeah, we're actually getting some good hits into some of these units. Bringing our own pole arms up though now. Loki Rim Halberdiers being sent in. They will help turn the tide. We have Hall Guardians in here as well. They're doing a lot of damage, I bet, to the Dwarven push. They can't match the pole arms of the Loki Rim. Yeah, at this point I think they are, yeah, you can see the Linden Elves ready to go and they just need to be given the order. They're doing it on this side, or at least I am doing it on this side. My Dalian swords are getting charged by Servants of the Eye. I was desperately telling my allies, focus down these generals. If they send them into combat to try and scare back our like flanking forces, just shoot them. Make them be punished. I mean, you can see there's some Wars of Rune now trying the same thing. Trying to get around the flank. No real success so far. Servants of the Eye being shot. I think it's okay to shoot them with archers if they're going to send them in like this. Like my Dalian swords got all the way in. They're going to send their general in to risk him charging. We can shoot him. I don't think shooting with a catapult's a great idea, but with archers, yeah, sure. That was a really good hit there. Really good hit on those guards of the teeth. And then in after them goes the Noldorian swords. That's kind of awesome. Just breaking up the formation a little bit just in time as the Noldorian swords go in. Oh, that poor guards of the teeth just got beheaded. But we now have Elven King in here. They're trying to deal with these elves. They probably will. They're a very small unit. I think they're breaking, actually. Yeah, they broke. It was a worthy try. I mean, there's plenty more elves, small units that we have ready that can try these little expeditions. They are pretty short on men there. Yeah, it's 3,800 now against 1,300. We have ammo, we have artillery. And unfortunately, I think the defenders are out of ideas. You see the artillery coming in. I think that is actually going for the Servants of the Eye. They probably shouldn't. Probably should shoot the guards of the teeth. We kill them, we win the game. Much quicker anyway. See the elves of the Woodland Realm are now attacking this Loki Rim line. They're not going to win this. They need a fall back. The dwarves are still pushing on. They don't care. They are losing a lot of men though, or a lot of dwarves. They just want to kill those pesky elves that they hate so much. Iron Guard here pushing on. They just want Thranduil's head. Hall Guardians here, yeah, being outmatched. Even though the Hall Guardians have like a very polearm looking like axe, it's just nothing compared to a real polearm. Hear more artillery coming in. I think that's firing at the Uruk archers. I'm not really sure. My artillery's set up and ready. Well, it's hitting this building actually. Don't know why they're just missing their shots, but they are. Noldorian archers now in behind, but they're being outclassed, sorry, by the Knights of Imrahil. Warlords of Rune in here though as well. They should help even up the odds. Also doesn't help the Servants of the Eye are charging in like constantly, getting some shots. And look at all the stuff ready. Look at all these Noldorian soldiers ready to go in. Like these are fresh units. Not seen combat yet. This pole arm line is looking very nice right now. Dwarves still pushing on. They are pretty short men. The general is really low as well. Oh, that's a good hit though. That was a really nice hit there from the artillery. Right into those guards of the teeth. Again, opening up a little area in the formation. That whole guy just got up. He just got hit directly with a catapult shot and he's just shrugged it off. Shows the elves are made of sterner stuff. The pole arms push forward again. Forcing back the elves. Look at this big push on the side by the Warlords of Rune. And then a general has died. That was the Dwarven general dying. His Scouts general died here, and as he pushes forward, he's just too tired, taking too many casualties. Oh, that's a bad friendly fire there, though. Hitting a lot of the low-key rim. It's a very close thing. It can go so wrong or so right. You be very, very careful. And there you go. The artillery is taking out a tower here. That's actually probably done a lot of damage to our men. Need to be careful. We don't want to throw this away now. But it's 3,000 versus 900. Surely we have this in the bag. You see that we have now got some Dalian forces going around the back and some Noldorian swords, a big fresh unit, and they're going to go in the behind and just charge these guards to the teeth. We've got some Varrig lances as well trying to get behind. Guards to the teeth here, they're going to get chopped down, you'd have thought. The artillery still going off. That was a good hit. Hit the Elven King actually. Hit his unit anyway. Helped break up that charge. The oh my gosh, those Varrig riders just went went straight in and basically all died on those Uruk archers. Now sending in my Bardings down to 100 odd men. They're being rear charged at the moment as well by Elven King. But at this point, it just didn't matter. I didn't mind as long as my men just got in behind. It was fine. I still had plenty of fresh units. I had all my Vinland guards still, so I was quite happy with what I had. And you can see that these guards of the teeth are starting to die anyway. They're losing decisively. They're being attacked by polearms in the front, and they're being attacked by just about anything in the back. But it's a battle of polearms. The dwarves are still in there. Credits them. No king, but they are still in there. I mean, they are slowly breaking. As I say that, this guards of the teeth is much more healthy. General has died. So yeah, the Elven King has died in combat here. My Bardings and the Noldorian swords here help cut him down. Now it's onto the Bardings to just take on these Uruk archers, which they are dispatching quite nicely. Look at that. Oh, very nice. Good decapitation. Never goes amiss. Yeah, these Bardings, they'll clean them up. And luckily now that the Uruks are in combat, they can't like get charged head on. Come my Bardings. But you can see the Warlords Rune here. I was desperately telling my ally, just stay in square formation. Because this Cav can't deal with you. But now they're in square formation. They're then getting shot in the back by Uruk archers here. So I mean, it's a really good play by the defenders, even still. Taking out like Warlords Rune. I mean, they're going to actually lose their general here. That's the Knights of Imrahil gone. These Warlords Rune nearly taken out though by that little combination of the general and the archers. And then into the back they go. And this guard of the teeth now in trouble. And this one's getting cut down, chopped to pieces. And see like all the elves just running into the back. Elven King still not giving up though. He's going to charge in mercilessly now, especially now he's got no general. Oh, that's a good charge from the Servants of the Eye. Again, mercilessly charging these Warlords of Rune. But it can't be much left now. These units must be starting to break. I mean, they're losing decisively. Generals are starting to drop. Got a tiny little unit of crossbows in here. Look at this. They're just going to start shooting into the backs of these guards of the teeth. Guards of the teeth got so many chevrons from this. And I broke these Uruk archers with my bardings. Now time to brace for the charge on these Sons of the Eye. They're actually not even going for me. They're going for the crossbows over here. Send in my Dalian swords. This is a fresh unit as well, Dalian swords. They get sent in. They're going to clear up these Sons of the Eye once and for all. And there you go. That is it. That is the battle. And there's a chain rout by the guards of the teeth. They can no longer deal with being surrounded. And it's a Pyrrhic victory for Dale and her allies. So there you go. We'll end the replay and have a look at the end results. So yeah, like I said, I was playing as Dale. Scouts was playing as Erebor. We have Mythic playing as Linden, and Runic Warlord playing as the Eastlings. Kind of apt there. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at the end results. My Vinland Guard General getting 77 kills. He wasn't in much fighting, but he did help break through that spear line at the beginning. My Dalian Swords getting 185 kills. My Vinland Guards getting 106. My Spears only getting 32. My Bardings getting 237. This unit did very, very well. I think that's mainly from killing those Uruk archers. They didn't have the best game in the world, these Bardings, but they did okay. Dale Cavalry Regiment only getting 112 kills. And yeah, so I did it okay. I had a pretty average game. Nothing amazing. I did break through first and then help Mythic break through. But yeah, after that, didn't really like participate massively. It then came down to like Rune and to Linden to break through. And then we've got Erebor here. We've got Scouts. His army had a really rough time. His general only getting 35 kills with that really elite Iron Guard, which I've seen get like into the hundreds. Even on attack. And then we got his Erebor Axe Warriors here getting 163. I think the best one there. I think he may have done better bringing more of these guys and less the spears, especially since he's bringing Iron Guards already. He should have brought just not bothered the spear guards and brought more Erebor Axe Warriors. His Grim Hammers, one of them only got 7 kills, getting focused down was a real shame. But another one here getting 214, which is pretty solid, and his crossbows getting 135 kills, which is not too bad. Then we have Mythic, who is playing as Linden. His swords here getting his shipwright nobles here getting 84 kills. Not great. These guys are really elite as well. His Noldorian swords getting 170, the best ones. His archers 122, and his cav 354 kills. Excellent. One of his cavalry got focused down and just got no kills, which is a shame. But this one certainly made up for that and got plenty of kills. And we've got Runic here with his Eastlings. His general getting 54 kills. His Loki and Maceman getting 148 kills, and his Warlords of Rune getting 179. His Halberdiers getting 188 kills, and his Varigard Bowman getting 205 kills, and his Lancers getting 127. So not too bad there for Runic either. Then we have Adams here, who was playing as Mordor. His General getting 139 kills in those last charges at the end. His Uruk Throng getting 97 kills, which is okay. They're not amazing, and they were facing some elite armies. His Morgul Legion did really well, getting 128, 136. His Guards of the Teeth getting 288 and 347 really good kills. These guys are nasty. They were barely in combat until the very end, and they had to be broken, had to be surrounded. His Uruk Archers getting 137 kills, and his other Sons of the Eye only getting 30 kills between them as they got killed by the Eastling Cavalry and the Shock there. Then we have Cupidance playing as Dol Amroth. He brought a really, really elite army, I felt, and it was really hard to break through. His Seaward Infantry is his worst infantry. I only brought 3 of 105 kills, the best one. His Knights of Imrahil, 159 kills, did really well. His Haven Guard, 214, and his Tarnosian Marksman getting 99 kills, the best one. And his General, his Knights of Imrahil, getting 158 kills, not too bad. Then we have Bob Toad, who's playing as the Woodland Realm. His Elven King Riders getting 113 kills. His Lasgarland Blades getting 174. His Hull Guardians 132. And his Lasgarland Spears 144. So they did okay to the Spears, to be fair. And his Archers, which he only brought 3 of. I thought he'd bring another one because he's allowed up to 4 Archers, only getting 141 kills, which is not amazing. But he was finding it hard to get good angles on my units, which he was shooting. I think this one might have been the one that was shooting the Eastlings mostly anyway. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and leave a comment to show your support. And don't forget to hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more Rise of Mordor, so you know when the next one is out. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.